Hey friends, Sleepy here, and welcome to another unboxing video. Today I have a special package to share with you guys. I received this from one of my good friends here, the man, the myth, the legend, Dean, over at Escape to Gaming. He's a really good dude, a real down-to-earth gamer. Him and I have been friends here on YouTube now for several years, and we both have pretty much the similar taste in video games. Now, not everything's the exact same thing, obviously. You know, there's some things I like that he doesn't. There's some stuff he likes that I don't like. But majority, we really do have the same kind of thoughts and views on gaming. You know, we both like single-player gaming. You know, we're both not into the competitive multiplayer thing. We don't like the game passes and the glorified rental services. We don't like the games as a service. So he's somebody that I've connected well with. Like, we've just, think alike. And he's just a really good dude, and we both just share similar thoughts on gaming. And we like a lot of the same kind of games. We like our first person shooters, and we like our Duke Nukems and our Wolfensteins, and it's just a really good dude. And he's just somebody who does not hold back. If he says some kind of bullshit, he's gonna call out that bullshit. He sees a company doing something he doesn't like, he's not afraid to say how it is and doesn't sugarcoat. And that's what I really like about him. He stands his ground. If he doesn't believe in something, he won't support it, just like me. I don't like microtransactions, any of that horse shit that they do, and EA and their crap. So if they pull that kind of crap, I just don't buy their game to support them. But in the same respect, though, if a company does something that I really like and they release something we love, then him and I will buy games to help support them. Like that new Terminator game that came out, I bought that brand new, so I help support that dev because that's the kind of games I want to get. So if you want to have games that you like, you have to support the developers, and you have to support them by buying their games. Buying them used doesn't help support them. Buying it new does. So if everybody, just waits and buys it used, then that's why we don't get the games that we want. But if you go out there and buy them when they're new and help support these developers, you'll get the kind of games you want. And of course, some people, don't always have the money to get new, but whenever you can, I do recommend getting a new game out there, especially if it's like a single player focused game, like how we got that new Star Wars game. I really love that one. And in order to keep getting those games, you have to show them that people want them by buying them. So him and I have been good friends for years, and the last couple of years I actually have been helping him with his collection because he was living in California. He actually just moved to Idaho, and the prices in California, he said, were just outrageous. Everyone and their brother was collecting out there, and the game stores were charging an arm and a leg. He was talking about some of these games. Oh, that's like $50 here. I'm like, oh yeah, they're $5 here. And I was able to get him a ton of stuff thanks to the wonderful game stores that I have here, and I helped him out with several packages. I think maybe like 7 or 8 of them now, where I would buy the stuff, and then he would PayPal me the money, and then I would ship the games to him. And I've sent him a couple of gifts here and there. He sent me a few gifts, but he had one really special gift, and it's in this box that he wanted to send me. He actually sent it to me back in March. I just wasn't making videos then, the whole pandemic hit and all that, and I already went over all that, but I wanted to share this box that he sent me in this gift, and I wanted to make its own video because it's something really special, and it's something I know that he cherished, and it's something he knows that I would love to have because he knows I'm a fan of this, and that was really cool to get. And he had it in this nice box, so it was all protected and didn't get damaged. And this is awesome because this is something he had originally from 1983, so 2 years before I was born, and my parents loved this too, so I actually did not even tell them I had this, so I'll have to share with them. But he gave me his original Star Wars Return of the Jedi production illustration paintings. And this is from Ralph Mcqueary artwork. And it says here, millions of Americans became familiar with Ralph's artwork during the televised CBS News coverage of the amazing Apollo lunar missions. His graphic illustrations revealed us the first stages of man's exploration of the universe. He then went on to secure his importance as an artist of the space age when he visualized George Lucas's concepts, thus aiding in the creation of the most spectacular space epics of our time, Star Wars and The Empire Strikes Back. And it talks a little bit that he was born in 1929 and his influences and stuff. But it says here, this portfolio of his contains 20 new Ralph production paintings from Return of the Jedi. Once more, Ralph enables us to take a wondrous step out among the stars to galaxies far, far away. And so there's different, it tells you each one, there's 20 of them, you know, 3PO, and it tells a different artwork that he did for it. And Dean said he actually had these up because you can see there's little tack holes where he had them hung up on the walls. And I know he treasured these, but he said he wanted to send them to somebody else that he knows would appreciate him because he was going to the new house. And I don't know if he just didn't have the room at the new place or if it was just something he just didn't want anymore or not. But I know he's a die-hard Star Wars fan. I know he knows I love Star Wars, especially the, you know, I really love the classic trilogy, and that's what this is based off, especially Return of the Jedi, which is my favorite of the classic trilogies. Return of the Jedi, I know his is too. And he said he actually got this when the movie came out in 1983, so this is his original. There was an outer cover on it, but he lost it, and I saw them online, but these are pretty expensive online. I was almost seeing them on there like at least $100 or $200 to get this, and these are in really good condition. So I'm going to share with you guys, and we're going to go over all 20 of them. But this is such a cool gift. Dean, thanks so much for this, bro. This was a really cool gift to get. I know my parents are going to have a kick out of this too because they love Return of the Jedi. My parents loved it so much they saw it like 5 times the first weekend it came out when they were living in Seattle. Like they loved the movie that much. They went that many times and they kept going back to see it. So there's that little outer page, like I said, it tells you about them, which is really cool. So we got this first one here where they're inside the Death Star 2. You have the Millennium Falcon, and then you also have Wedge in his X-Wing. And look at that art. This is just amazing. I just love that there. It just looks awesome. Like, that's just so cool. So that's a neat one there. And then maybe if I flip this over, then I can know what they are. Well, unfortunately, they're actually not in order, and I don't know if they have a number on there. But still, so here's one where they're fighting where the Death Star in that big battle of Endor, and they're slowly destroying them, and there's some of the different ships there as they're fleeing from that Star Destroyer being destroyed. But look at that, like that's just pretty amazing artwork. I really like that. That's so cool. And then here's another one of the fleet there by the Death Star. So there's the different rebel ships. And you can see the Star Destroyers in the far background there and all the different explosion and stuff. And I mean, just this dude, like, man, he had some amazing drawings and paintings and stuff. Like, that's a real artist when you can see work like this. Like, that is awesome that he did that. And then here's an A-Wing. There's actually 2 of them. Well, that's really awesome. I like that. That looks neat. And then this was another one I really love. Like this would look awesome like under black light or something. It has the Emperor when he's shocking Luke Skywalker with his with that force shock stuff that they use, that the Sith use. But that would look badass, like lit up. Like that would be really cool. So that is a neat piece. I really like that one. That's actually one of my favorites in this set. There's another one here where Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader were fighting in the Death Star 2 in the Emperor's chamber there. So that's really cool. I really like that. Darth Vader looks pretty menacing there. And I love all the visual details and everything. Like it's like ripped right from the movie. Like that's just so awesome how that looks. And then now another one here. This is another one of my ones I really love because I'm a big fan of the Ewoks. Is look at his drawings of the little Ewoks and stuff here, and the ATST and their little catapult attacking it. There's another one there, and then here's 3 of them here, and then the beautiful woods and everything. I just love his detail on these Ewoks. Like that looks awesome because I really was a big fan, especially when I was a kid when I first watched Star Wars, and I love the Ewoks. You know, they're little bear dudes. So this is another one that's awesome. So I really like it's between this one and the Emperor shocking Luke Skywalker. Like I don't know, those 2 are right up there as 1 and 2. Like I can switch between them, but that is really cool. I really love that. This next one here is when they were on Endor, the AT-AT. They brought Darth Vader, or was bringing Luke Skywalker. He got captured, turned himself in. And they're bringing him to talk to Vader before he brings him up to the Emperor. So that's another really cool concept art right there. And I always wondered why they didn't use this AT-AT in the battle. I mean, I know it'd be kind of hard with it in the woods, you know, to get through, but I'm surprised they didn't show it in the battle. Like, that would have been kind of cool to see that one. Like, was there only one? Was there more than one? Like, there's all kinds of cool stuff about, you know, Return of the Jedi. And so that's another cool art piece there. Next up, we have another one here with the Ewoks, and this is when Wicket was bringing Leia back to the village with the Ewoks and stuff. So that is really cool. Look at that artwork there. Really nice detail. So this is awesome. Really cool. And then we have another one here with some more Ewoks when they were bringing C-3PO on the throne because they saw him gold and thought he was a god or something, and they were all singing to him and everything, and they liked him because he was gold, and they had Luke Skywalker and Han Solo as captives until he frees them. So that is really cool, and another beautiful artwork here in the Force, and I really like the detail he does on the Ewoks, so that is really cool. Have another one here. Looks like this is when Darth Vader arrives on the Death Star. Possibly could even be the Emperor's on there because there's all the Emperor's royal guards, and I'm pretty sure that they only protect the Emperor. I don't believe Darth Vader has any of them. I'm not sure if he did or not. But, so it looks like possibly this is actually, might be when the Emperor came onto the Death Star. Because, like, everyone and their brother, like, when he showed up, you know, it's like, you know, this is the boss. You know, like, we all got to be on the station. So that is some cool concept art that are really awesome. And next up here we have Luke Skywalker, and he's on one of those speeders that he stole from one of the scout troops, and they're chasing him down. And then also Leia was on one as well. But that is really cool. I really like that. Was also one of my favorite scenes in the movies when they're going through the forest on those, because it was going so fast. It was really sweet. And that was a really cool battle that he had there. So that was neat. Then we going back to Tatooine when they were rescuing Han Solo and Luke Skywalker from Jabba the Hutt. So there's his sail barge being destroyed and them escaping. There's Chewbacca and also freeing him. And that was a really cool time in the movie towards the beginning. And that was another one I really liked. And I do love the artwork here and the fire and stuff. Like, that looks awesome. And then next up we have another one here for them when they're fighting at Jabba's sail barge and when they're finally getting free. So you can see the different aliens and stuff over there, and then them fighting them. So that was a really cool scene to see. And like I said, so these are not taken from the movie. So you gotta remember, this is his concept art, you know, off of George Lucas telling him about the scenes and stuff. So this is his rendition of it. That's why they're not gonna look like the Mark Hamill or Harrison Ford or anything, which I still think is really cool because of how detailed the characters look. So that is awesome. And then we have Luke Skywalker fighting the Rancor, and look at that, like, that Rancor is just badass. Like, this would be sweet to have this, like, blown up huge and, like, have it on a big wall, like a 20-foot wall or something like that. That'd be awesome to see. That was another cool moment in the movie, so that was a neat little piece there. Then we have one here with C-3PO and R2-D2 when they're in Jabba's palace, and the little droid there who, like, tortures other droids and stuff, and this is where they're making them become their servants because Luke Skywalker gave them to him. And so then you have one of those little, I can't think of what those guys, those pig guys are, but I like those guys too. They're pretty cool in the movie. So look at that concept, like, really detailed work on R2-D2, C-3PO, this pig guy, all these droids. Like, this guy, amazing work, man. Like, this is crazy. I'm not sure if he's still alive. I'll have to look that up, but his artwork is just awesome. He did a really good job. Then here's Jabba's palace where they're all singing. You have the aliens and stuff, and I like this blue elephant guy. He was cool. And then there's Lando in disguise as a bounty hunter. And then there's that little guy. I can't remember his name, but he goes, "Hey!" I like that little Jabba's little pet dude. Like, that guy was cool. So this is awesome, like, artwork. Like, this is just awesome. Like, I would have loved to got this. Like, I had just, you know, going out to, like, my parents had seen it. Like, I know they would have been ecstatic if they had got something like this. This is so awesome. Then we have another one here where Luke Skywalker is talking to Jabba, and then you have Boba Fett there, and I can't remember what that dude's name is. Like, I don't remember seeing this guy in the movie. So there's some other aliens and stuff you might see in here that weren't in the movie, but this was a cool scene too. So that's an awesome artwork there. Then we have where C-3PO and R2-D2 first arrive at Jabba's palace, and that dude there, his right-hand man, answered the door and then brought him to Jabba to tell him their message and everything. This is right at the beginning of the movie, so this is really cool art there. And then we have the final one, where you have R2D2 and C3PO approaching Jabba's palace. So it looks like I might have actually, they might have been in reverse order. So that might, I might have shown you guys them backwards from 20 back to 1, and it's supposed to be like kind of like a progression of the story. But these would be awesome, like laid out. I can see why he had all 20 out on display, because it basically gives you this a little bit of the story. It tells you the, you know, not everything obviously, but you get a basic outline, a quick little outline of the movie. And these artworks are so amazing, and it is so awesome. Like I said, if you want to get one, you can look them up. I have seen them on eBay. Just be warned, they are like $100. I sent them $200. But this is back in March before the pandemic hit, and since then, collectibles and stuff like this, video games, movies, music, books, and stuff. A lot of this stuff has skyrocketed in price. But this was such an amazing gift. Oh wait, there you go. They actually are numbered. I didn't even notice that. The little corner does have them numbered there. So I'll have to put these in the correct order when I put them away. But Dean, again, thank you so much for this wonderful, amazing gift. I know you cherish these, and I will cherish them and keep them protected. When I'm, you know, before I can put them up, you know, I'm gonna wait till we get moved to a new place so I can actually display them, because I don't really have a whole lot of wall space here. I'm gonna keep them in this nice box you sent, because I don't want these to get damaged. I don't want them to get dirty or ripped or anything. I want to keep them in the condition they are, which is really good. And again, I just want to thank you guys so much. Be sure you guys check out Dean's page. He's been on YouTube for a long time. He makes really great rant videos and vlogs and stuff. He does collection stuff. He's actually going to be releasing a updated room tour video of his brand new house and his new game room that he's building. So I'm really looking forward to that. So make sure you guys check out his channel if you haven't before. Really good dude. Loves Xbox just like me, and he's a really good down-to-earth guy. And he sends amazing gifts, and I really, really appreciate it. I'm glad to be his friend. I want to thank you guys for watching. Take care. Have an amazing day, and Sleepy will see you guys next time.